What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. And here we have a brand new game to the channel. It's called Patron. Now, there's been a lot of hype about this being the spiritual successor to Banished. And the art style lends to that. The grid style lends to that. And the difficulty, apparently, from just the couple of brief playthroughs I watched, is on par. And some other things that I noticed is that the game is, you know, because it's a more modern title, just a little bit prettier, just a little bit more vibrant in the assets. Now, in this first episode, we are just going to do an overview of the game. We'll set up, we'll go through the options. We'll set up a new game, and we'll get everything we'll get a feel for what it looks like and how it plays a little bit. And then in the next episode, we'll actually give it a good run through. So let's start out with the options menu. You start out with the controls menu. Pretty standard, WASD, Q and E to rotate. Zoom in is scroll up, zoom out is scroll down, which is great. You can toggle the grid. So if you hit G, it'll give you a grid, so you know how to lay stuff out. P shows status. So all of these things can be altered. Okay. So I'm going to go back to you on it, but all of these things can be altered. And it's pretty cool. So you can turn the trees on and off. If you turn them off, you can see what you're doing. You turn them back on, things might be obscured. That's something to remember. I'm going to write a couple of these down when we start our actual playthrough, so that way I have some quick reference to them. Camera to town hall, H, that's excellent. You can change the speed of the game up to ×4. Very cool. Okay, so, and then you have the general options, which are additional hints, tutorial, autosave. Got that all set up. Camera sensitivity and mouse sensitivity, great. The AZERTY keyboard, don't know what the heck that is. There you go. I believe mine's a QWERTY. So, yeah. Pan camera on screen edge, that's cool. Hardware cursor, sure. Invert mouse, nope. Map editor. Ooh, map editor. We'll turn that on. Right on. We're going to go video. So brightness, we'll leave it 50. Everything's on high. All the options are on. Audio, I get the music turned down to about 30%. It's beautiful music, by the way. Sound effects at 80. UI at 80. Environment volume, 50%. And then if it goes to the background, it'll mute. So if I go back in here to video, if I go back in here to general, is, map editor, apply. Let's go back, and we'll take a look at the basics of a new game. So here we are. We get to choose the name of our new town, and as is standard, Gibtonia sounds good to me. We use a version of my name or the channel's name. Banner. See if we can find something that's bluish. I like that. That's blue and white. That's excellent. Ooh, blue, white, and black. I like that. Yeah. You know what? Right there. That's the one we're going with. Continue. A dormant volcano dominates the area with many fertile islands and their rugged coastlines. That's the volcano map. Difficulty normal. Got high soil fertility, high ore richness, and tropical weather. Mediterranean, peaceful, almost Mediterranean-looking island with a lot of fertile soil, scarred with bays and coves, is surely a place your people will be proud to call home. Again, normal difficulty, high, temperate climate. Pine Ridge, named after thick pine forest that sprawls through the area. Pine Ridge also boasts tame grasslands, excellent for future agriculture. Normal, high, temperate, that's good. Lots of trees would be good. Twin Islands, Here we start to get a little bit of change. The summit has a giant mountain. Reef is a Caribbean gem. Jungle forests covering the land. Fertile soil. Almost anything will grow. Very nice, but not really high on the ore richness. Islands of plenty. Yeah. So it's oasis. The central oasis dominates the area and breathes life into an overall harsh environment. Challenging. Low fertility. High in ore. Very dry. Delta, another challenge. The delta might be just the land you are looking for. Riverbanks flood the soil with ever-needed water, while mountain ridges show promise of abundant stone and iron ore. Medium, dry weather. That's challenging. Highlands, although looking tame, the highlands can be a hard land to survive in. Covered with thick forest and with cold climate, animal hunting and fishing might be your main food source. Yeah, low, medium, cold, challenge. Fjords of iron. Yeah, so there are plenty of maps to start out with and to choose from. I think we're going to go with Pine Ridge. I like the idea of the forests. The forest abundant. But not to mention it's a temperate climate and it's normal difficulty. So we will continue from there. So preset, easy, custom, we'll go easy. Resources, very high. We'll just go with high. Population modifies the number of citizens you have at the beginning of the game. I'm assuming that's adults, students, and children. But I'm not certain. Oh, that would be the max. Okay. Set how often you can expect random events to happen. Normal, none. Normal, frequent. Okay, we'll just go normal. Or we'll go high. Weather, extreme, normal, calm. We'll go with calm because we're just trying to get an idea of what the game looks like. Demolish, refund, full, absolutely. Disasters, we've got often, normal, minimum, disabled. We'll turn that off for the moment. Starting month, April, beginning of the year. Difficulty, easy. So easy, normal, hard, extreme. Yeah, we'll come back down to easy. And we'll go continue. And let's load it up. And we'll take a look around. And here we are. Gyptonia established. Welcome, patron. Your citizens have already built the townhouse. Town hose? Okay. Some spelling errors. It's still in early development. This, even though the game had a demo and then they released it, it's in early access, so there will be updates. And are ready for your guidance. Focus on getting your citizens a place to live, food to eat, and firewood to keep warm. Winter is coming, and it is up to you to prepare for it in time. Build houses. Build and upgrade a gatherer's shelter to produce food. Build a sawmill to produce firewood. Build a depot near production buildings to make transport faster and increase maximum stock size. Continue. Okay, so if I hit pause, good. Pause actually does spacebar actually pauses, my bad. Okay, welcome to Patron. This short tutorial will help guide you through the basic concepts. Building your new city, setting up efficient production chains, and governing your people. Let's get started. Before I turn that off, I want to take a look at a few things here. We're going to back up. Okay, so that's as close in as I can get, which is still closer than you were able to do with Banished. Look at all the fine details. I mean, that is stunning. I like the bell. The bell is just swinging. There's the people. You can see the children are much shorter. There is our banner. That is excellent. And over here, click to display temperature in Fahrenheit. There we go. Yeah. So we can still change, click to chance town name. Okay, so that should be changed. Again, they're still in development. But this is the status window. It shows us our cash, food, herbage, peasant luxury, our residents. Okay, adults, young, and children, for a total of 6 families. So it must be children, teens, adults. Got it. No houses, no occupied, empty, 12 in the peasant class. Got it. Tools, lumber, medicine, okay. Yep, so I'm just looking at what these resources are, and I get it. Happiness, 88%. That's great. Got to keep our eye on that. An overall level of happiness as a combination of the various social issues troubling your citizens. Low happiness will make your citizens leave the town. Don't forget that your citizens look fondly on you, making their neighborhood prettier. Got it. Cool. So let's, before we check out the menus, because that's what this tutorial is going to do, let's get started with the tutorial. I'm going to click here and move the camera around. WSAD. Got it. Okay. Alternatively, press and hold the right mouse key to pan the camera around. Ooh, okay, very good. Oh, look, there's some ore. I like that. And then zoom in, zoom out. Very good. I like that. Very good. Okay, to rotate the camera, Q and E, and hold the mouse wheel. Wait a minute. Or press and hold the mouse wheel and move the mouse. Ah, there we go. Yep. Okay. And then Q and E. Yeah. To interact with objects, click on them with the left mouse button. Awesome. So, this is the townhouse, not the town hose. We're off to a very good start, sire. Everything looks in order. The people have food, firewood, and are content. Good work indeed. And then there's, I can have a number of decrees. I have maximum influence right now. Here's the overview. Okay, we're going to get out of here and see if there's more tutorial. There is. Your citizens are in desperate need of housing. Citizens who have a place to live are happier and will pay taxes. Only one family can occupy a single house. And if they have room and are at least content in your town, they will have children. Build 6 tents or houses to provide some initial housing. So, I go to, where's the icon for houses? Ah, down here. Housing. So, tents provide the weakest housing to your settlers. Citizens who live in some form of housing pay taxes, which is your main source of coins income. Okay. Then a standard house, stone house. Ooh, very nice. And then shelter, a fine solution when your town gets too crowded too fast. But it should only be temporary. Citizens living in shelters suffer a penalty to happiness and don't expect any children to be born here. So a shelter is like a boarding house. Okay, so let's, if we've got 50 lumber and we need, we've got, what was this again? We've got 6 families, so we need 6 houses. So 6 times 12 is 72. We're going to need more lumber. But in the interim, I'm going to come here. So, is there a rotate button for the house? Okay. It doesn't say. Oh, wait a minute. Rotate R. There we go. Okay. So I want to come in this way. Oh, that's something I want to look at. Where am I going to have them working? So I'm probably going to have a lot of the working back here. So I'm going to rotate the house this way. I'm going to leave a gap of, first of all, okay, I'm going to leave a gap of 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go house, gap of 2, house, and then come over to this side, and I'm going to go R. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a house there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a house there. Now, it gives us the ore deposits right there. Houses there. Okay. I'm going to start out by that. Okay, now, nothing is free. While things don't necessarily cost coins, they do require some other resources. Mark some trees for gathering. Your workers will cut them down and carry the lumber to your stockpile. When you select the Gather Trees control, left-click and drag the mouse to select a wide area to clear trees. Okay, so if I get out of there, we're in here. Buildings and resources. Gather resources. Gather trees. Okay. So, I want to come here. And I want to left click and drag the mouse. And we'll do those. We'll come down this way to the shoreline. Very nice. And we'll do those. Right on. Now, get out of that. Okay. Making efficient production chains rests on having valuable data. One key element in this are the grid overlays. Cycle through the overlays by clicking on the grid button in the top right HUD. Here we go. View. Minimap, toggle grid. Okay. So that shows like fertile land, not so fertile, maybe something along those lines. I'm not sure. Okay. Among the basic needs of your citizen, food is your #1 priority. Build a gatherer shelter. Right on. So that's soil fertility. That's ore. Very good. Grid off. That's just to build, I'm assuming. Yep. And yeah. Okay, grid off. So, gather shelter. I need to go close that. Going in here. And we have a depot, a gatherer's shelter. Build a gatherer's shelter. Now, if I hover over, wait a minute, where is it? Gathers various wild fruit, mushrooms, and other produce. Well-forested areas are more abundant in these resources. Excellent. So we're going to come out here, and I'm going to put. Well, first of all, okay, there it is. There's the front door. So I want to come out here, and you're going to go. Working efficiency. There we go. 116. If we rotate you like this. Right on. Put you there. Okay. So, lumber. 0 to 15. Okay. So that takes care of all of that. So now. Got it. I like this. There is a pan. Okay. So, I'm going to speed up time. Right there. And they get set to working. Very good. So these houses, let's pause for a second. These houses, they look offset. Like this one here. If I come into housing... clear, gather, demolish buildings, cancel clearing. If I do, no, it's not that. Roads, beautification, production, farms, town, housing. Is there a way to Get out the housing. No. Okay. Options. So view. Show or hide trees. Oh, cool. Yeah. Let's. I wanted to show you that. So that way you can see what's on the ground and whatnot. Okay. Mini map. Excellent. Don't need to keep that up. I know where it is. Additional panels. Annual stock residence buildings. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go houses. Right. So house 1. So this would be house 1, right? So if I click on that, construction paused. Yeah, I want to get rid of it. Oh, okay. All right, that's not working. Town hall. No. Yeah. Research jobs board. Games. Okay, cool. Does that move? It does. I can move it if I choose. Awesome. How do I get rid of? I don't want to build this. Is there a way to cancel a build? That's key. Clear. Demolish. Okay, there we go. Right on. Now, if I come back into housing, I got the resources back. So house, R. There we go. Okay, now, unpause. Yes, for sure. Okay. I put a priority on that somehow, I guess. Cool. All right, so they're working on housing. And so total 4 houses. 1 occupied already. 3 empty. Awesome. This one's getting built. Okay. Gonna pause for a second. So we have 4 houses. Now, somewhere it tells me residence, right? Somewhere it tells... No, that's not the residence that I was looking at. Annual buildings. Houses. 5 of 6. 5 of 6. 5 of 6. 4 of 6. It's 5, 10, 15. And 4 is 19. Does that mean I'm missing out? I'm gonna build another house. I'm gonna build another house because I'm concerned. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Okay. Awesome. So then, yeah, because it's still showing a house shortage. So as long as that's a thing. So if I've got 6 families, yeah, I'm gonna need 6 houses. I assume. Oh, dang it, that's out of line. Pause. You are going to drive me nuts. I'm going to drive me nuts because I am finicky as all get out. Okay, let's step it up. You know what you need to do. Okay, so it's getting to be nighttime. Cool. There's 1 tree slated to be cleared. I'm going to come back in here later. Whoops. We're going to do those trees. Okay. Most buildings require workers to operate. In this case, the gatherer's shelter requires gatherers to actually go out and collect various fruit and mushrooms. To do this, you should assign workers to the profession. Assign 2 workers to the gatherer profession. Either select the building or open the job panel. Jobs board. Okay, here we are. So gatherers. Bing, bang, boom. Awesome. So now, overly long transport routes can cause issues serious problems. Build a depot to create a new drop-off and pickup point, as well as to expand your stockpile maximum size. Now, I understand the reason for that, and it makes perfect sense. But for a moment here, I'm going to put in another house. Okay, so I want to go get out of here. There. Here. Okay. A depot. So, there needs to be like, what, a halfway point? Like so. If I go depot, and I get it. There. Right on. Okay. So, Patron is all about production chains, which means transporting resources between various buildings and essentials, or between various is essential. To make it easier for your workers and carriers to do this, place some roads and connect your buildings. It is not required, but it will make them faster. Pausing. All right, let's do that. We've got roads and bridges. So we can go dirt roads and we can do road signs. Awesome. So let's start with dirt roads. How is it? Is it there? Ah, I see. Okay. So it'll let me know when it's allowed. Right, and then here's my lumber mill, our gatherer's hut. Whoops, okay, not there, not there, there. Excellent. Okay, so, yep, can't go there. I'm glad I left the space I did. There we go. Because it looks better like that. And then if I go here, will that double up the road? It will. Awesome. Let's, there we go. Awesome. Going straight up to there. Okay, so, getting out of the roads tool. Winter is coming and your invaluable citizens will want to keep warm. They do this by burning firewood or coal. For starters, let's ensure they have a decent supply of firewood. Build a sawmill to create firewood from lumber. Make sure you have enough lumber and don't forget to assign a woodcutter. So, we're going to click on this tool. We are going to... Oh, okay. Click on this tool. Gather trees. Demolish. Gather stone. Get... No, that's what I'm looking for then. So, production building. There we go. Okay. Depot. Gather shelter. Hunting lodge. Forester's hut. Sawmill. Okay. So, sawmill. Come up this way. Where do I want to place a sawmill? I want to place a sawmill right behind there. Okay, I'm pausing. So, that's a sawmill. Depot. Very good. it's still April, so we've got a pretty good ways to go before we have to worry about, where's firewood? That's coal. Where's the firewood? Okay. Doesn't actually show firewood, does it? There we go, 46. Okay, very good. Okay, berries and mushrooms aren't enough to keep your citizens happy. Build a hunting lodge and assign a worker to the hunter profession. Pausing. Bear in mind that the hunters use lumber and iron to create traps and arrows. They can't hunt properly without those. You can gather iron, much like lumber, directly in the world. So you'll look for, I guess that's, yeah, get it? Okay, so I want to take this and move it over here for the time being. I want to put a worker in there. If I expand, it'll open up an extra slot, but I think I'm good, right? So, right on. Okay, so there's a sawmill. If I go jobs board, good, I've still got 9 workers available. So, build a hunting lodge. So, production building. Produces venison and leather, well-forested areas, and wild animal lairs boost efficiency. So, if I come up here, 92%, that goes down. Whoop. Ooh, I just saw 99%. Ooh, right there. So, if that's 100% efficiency, right there. So, boom, right? And then, I want to go, where are you? Roads. So, dirt road. Okay. And then, in there, through there. Right up the front. Right. Now, if I come back through here, is it? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, double up the road there. And can I? Yep, triple up the road. Excellent. That's what I wanted, was to be able to have a lot of roadage. Awesome. Okay, I can't get it in there. That's fine. That's fine. Not there. Okay. When you take care of the basic necessities, you will want to expand, grow, and advance. Take a look at the various research projects you can undertake using the U key or going up here. Research costs resources and takes time, but it is well worth it. All right, so we're out of there. I need to look for ore. So if I come up here to view, and a grid, fertility, ore. Where can I find ore? So, ore can be found in there. Ore can be found in there. Ore can be found over here. Crap, there's like really no place that's close. This is not ore? Crap. I mean, is this technically ore? So, toggle grid off. If I go production buildings, right? Forester's hut, sawmill. Where is it? Gather, shelter, hunter's lodge. Forester's hut. Okay, so I can't do a quarry. Can't do a fisher's hut. Can't do an iron mine. Okay, so, can I select them to gather stone, gather metal, if there's any area. Ooh, okay. There was some stuff there. Very good. Okay, they can gather all that. They can gather all that. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's look at the research trees now. So, looking at the research trees, we got quarry, fisherman's hut, cleared path. Increases herbalist hut efficiency if near a gatherer shelter. Okay, very good. But we want to do the fisherman's hut. Allows the construction of a fisherman's hut. So it's going to cost us 25 gold, which we currently have 10 times that amount, and 20 lumber. Take about 7 days. So, boom. Research in progress. Oh. Okay, is that like an automatic thing? Okay. Whew. Okay, so close. Close that. Your town is running smoothly. You can afford to speed up time somewhat. Use the time controls to speed up or slow down. Okay. So times 5. Times 10. You now have the basics governing your quaint little community. Take care of your citizens. Your town will prosper. Ignore their pleas, and you can... Okay. So, we are in May. Raining like crazy. How much room we got here? Oh, we have plenty of room there. How about in the town hall? Overview. Nope, okay. So, not bad. Okay. Seems research is done. Okay, so cleared path. Fisherman's hut. So, oh, there. So, yeah, I would have thought. Okay, never mind. So, fisherman's hut. Let's get out of here. Pausing. Production building. Fisherman's hut. Right on. Let us see. Putting in fisherman's hut. I think we can do it right here on the river. Doesn't really say. Is this good enough? It's not giving me any clues as to whether or not that's efficient, but we'll go with it. Okay, dirt road. Nope, dirt road. Alright. Straight up to here. Come down next to it. Alright, so we can go to there. Right. There. Come down to there. Nice big wide avenue. Okay, I'm pausing. Ooh, look at the bird go by. Very cool. So those are the absolute basics. So if we go jobs board. Oh yeah, you know what? We gotta have a couple of carriers to bring stuff to that depot. We got a woodcutter, 2 gatherers, a fisherman's hut being worked on. Very cool. There we go. Set a priority to it. Now, let's look. Oh, they carry stuff on their back. Very nice. So, has everything it needs. Now it's waiting for a worker to build. That's awesome. I am not hopeful that we will do well, but I can't wait to really dive into this. So listen, if you like what you watched, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, anything like that, put them in the comments down below. I will read them. And with that, I will catch you we're going to pause. I will catch you next Thursday for another episode of Patron. Really is beautiful, isn't it? Let's go down to ×1. I like it. I like it. Doesn't really say the efficiency, does it? You can get fish or crabs. That's awesome. I'm gonna put a depot near him. Peace!
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.